you all with here? No.
Let's pause for a moment and remember I'm in the back seat with Alan Hockup.
So you know that we're going to fire.
Is that true?
Yes, Stephenville.
Yes, to land this Mr. Walter Gretzky. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm thrilled standing beside you.
Wow. Take two. Just go ahead and pinch me. Go on now.
They're craft twin 48-foot wooden schooners, the traditional kind.
My name is Beaumont. Welcome to CNBC, the show that celebrates all the people, places, and things that make the four Atlantic provinces so very special. From Nova Scotia to New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island to Newfoundland and Labrador, we take you to where the action is. And here we are tonight at the 25th Annual East Coast Music Association Week. Ladies and gentlemen, Thom Swift!
Oh, that man is so cool, and we are going to catch up with Mr. Swift when he is done. But for now, we're off to all the ECMA week fun. It's 5 days, 48 events, and 18 venues featuring over 350 musicians from across the 4 Atlantic provinces. Plus, they've got a 4-day international conference and export buyers program with over 117 international delegates. They've got late night stages that go till like 3 a.m., off the record soirees till around dawn. They've even got an ECMA radio station produced in partnership with NSCC radio and television arts students that goes 24 hours a day. For sure, it's non-stop action during East Coast Music Week, but for the association, it's 365 days a year of supporting its members, and there's no stopping that celebration.
Things don't stop. We are active year-round. We do have 1,000 members, and of course we work to serve them all year round, helping them with export readiness training, sending them to conferences and events around the world, and of course keeping up with our own kind of other day-to-day association tactics. And we're already starting planning for 2014.
Yeah, you kind of have to. Happy anniversary, by the way.
Thank
25
you.
years.
It's our silver anniversary.
I mean, who knew? It would go in a blink, it went by.
In a blink.
Now, how have you rolled that in? Because obviously there's a lot of things to celebrate in this industry.
That's right. For 25 years, I mean, we've been here celebrating the best and brightest of East Coast talent. And this week, since it is our 25th anniversary, we've tried to tie in kind of those past, present, and future East Coast artists. So all of our programming this week has represented kind of where we started in 1989 and where we are here in 2013. And there's still a few more surprises to be rolled out about the 25th anniversary between today and Sunday.
Nice. Okay, and there's a lot of artists that weren't even born then. Hey?
That's right.
Those are the ones that really bother me. I'm just kidding. I'm not bitter. But I will tell you that Rose had those silver earrings made just
in honor of this 25th
gorgeous.
Anniversary.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
It's
We're gonna
my
let you get back to
pleasure.
partying, I guess. Eh? Or working it.
More like working, but we're catching some music where we're able to.
Very good. Well, thanks and congratulations on your 25th anniversary.
Thank you so much. We're so glad you're here.
Oh, and we are so glad we're here too, because this is the one week of the year when everyone gathers to play. I mean, just walking through the lobby, you never know who you'll run into. Ashley MacIsaac, how are you?
I'm well. It's been a couple of ECMA since we were together.
It has been, well, I'll tell you, and I'm thrilled that you're going to be performing on the award show, that you're back in the homeland. What are you doing now when you come home?
Well, now hold on.
You come home.
Hold on. It's not the homeland. This is mainland Nova Scotia. I'm a Cape Bretoner, folks.
Fair enough.
I got to put that out there.
Well, no, and we have that on the site because we've got your cool people profile. But now, what do you do when you come home? Is there anything you can squeeze in that's fun?
In Halifax, I usually get some seafood. They got good fried food here, but I get even more of that if I'm in PEI.
Yeah.
So my favorite Halifax thing to do is, I don't come to Halifax without getting a donair. Am I the first one to say that? No.
You're very popular.
Yeah. So no,
do you have a donair place of choice, or is it just donairs in general?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so talk to me, because I mean you've been in it now. I don't make me do math, but a long time.
I'm making a living for almost 23 years.
Okay, so pretty much the entire life of the East Coast Music Awards. How have you seen this week change in terms of its gathering and its celebration? Like, what would you say the infancy and then now where it is today?
It hasn't really changed the overall scope of what it's about. It's in some years been more international buyers come in and more record companies, but the whole industry has changed where things are sold online. People don't necessarily need a record company when they're starting out to get attention. So record companies aren't necessarily out there spending their cash. Cash is lower in those companies than to be going around checking. So maybe that's the main difference is at this event years ago, when you were the buzz, you were the buzz. Now it's a little more spread out, and I think you even have to stand out a little more, and already have proven yourself through internet views and that sort of thing for people to want to see who you are.
It's a totally different record landscape. I mean,
for sure. Well, in the last 10 years, it's gone from, what was it? It's like 1/10 of the number of actual CD sales. So I'm hoping that young people understand, and I'm sure they do, I don't, that you need to have snippets of things that could be radio or phone ringtones are as important as a song on the radio, right?
Yeah.
So it all comes back to that, having hooks.
Right.
For me, the hook was dee-da-dee-da-dee-da.
Right.
You know, once that started, that part of Sleepy Maggie, people, what was that?
Right.
And they listened. So having good hooks in your music, believing in yourself, and trusting that your business people that you work with, because you need management and stuff, that they're good, it can come together the same as 20 years, 25 years ago. That'll always be the same.
Right.
It goes back to a combination of the music and the business.
A masterclass from the man. Thank you so much, Ashley.
And then if it's a master class, do one thing exactly like I do.
What's that?
When you make your first million, spend it and have a lot of fun.
Amen.
Still ahead on CNBC, we catch up with multi-award-winning artist Lenny Gallant and first-time ECMA winners Jenn Grant and Tim Chaisson. But right now, the fellow that has, between his family band and his solo career, racked up nearly 40 East Coast Music Awards. Wow, that is spectacular.
Jimmy Rankin, where you been? What do you got? All your equipment. Where were you?
Oh, I'm just coming back from sound check for a CBC song contest.
Right.
Favorite songs.
Fare thee well, love.
It's in the running, so.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, how many weddings? And I'm like, it's not really a wedding song because you're saying goodbye. But did you know that a lot of people have it at their wedding?
Really?
Their
It's
first
an unusual
dance.
song for weddings.
I know, it's like foreshadowing, I think, right?
Funerals. No,
Let's not talk about that.
people. I get a lot of emails and letters from people who sing that song and have it played at different events.
Yeah, it's
in their
beautiful.
life. Yeah, so
You're part of the fabric of these 25 years of East Coast music.
Well, that's quite a
Awards.
compliment.
Well, it's true. And now, what are you up to? You look tanned. Am I wrong to say that?
I was down south for a week
What were you doing? Anything good?
drinking beer.
I love Jimmy Rankin. Okay, and what a celebration, this album of yours. I mean, hello. It's been great.
My Forget About the World record.
Yes, Forget About the World.
Yeah, it's been out for a year and a half now. I
Well,
think.
you and I talked in Prince Edward Island.
Yeah,
that was
right.
2 ECMAs ago,
And that was
and
when I
it
really-
just dropped.
So it's 2 years, yeah. So it's still kicking. Yeah.
People love it.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It's
now
done really well.
And
Yeah.
as soon as you release something and it's 2 years out, people are like, "What are you up to now? Are you working on anything? What are you doing?"
Well, it's gigging and writing for another record.
Yeah.
And I'll record in the fall.
Are you excited?
Yeah, very excited.
And we shouldn't skip over Christmas because that was huge for you.
I did a Christmas
Yes,
record.
I
did,
loved it.
And I had some original songs.
You were jazzy in your pictures.
Yeah, you like that?
I
My black
love
suit,
that.
yes. I've had that suit for a long time, and I was just waiting for the right moment to take it out. So.
I'm wondering how long I should leave that picture up on the screen right now because you're so handsome in
Oh
it.
God, stop it! Stop it! You flatter me.
All right, Jimmy Rankin, we're going to let you go. Can I haul your gear anywhere? Do you want
Sure,
me to-
yeah, you can take it all up to my room.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Let's
It's not that kind of show, but I will carry it across the lobby. We're going to be right back with more of See and Be Seen at the 25th Annual East Coast Music
Sure, you
Week.
don't want to take the other one?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Welcome back to this East Coast Music edition of See and Be Seen. And hey, what you're looking at there is the Host Hotel. During ECMA week, Delta Halifax is the hub. From business sessions to cocktail receptions, artists, delegates, and media alike call this place home and party central. We have a great chat with the Delta's Stuart Jolliffe on the site. But speaking of parties, we've both got one to get to, and I've got plans to chat with PEI's own ECMA phenom, 14-time winner Lenny Gallant, about what he likes best about this week.
I think what's really great about the East Coast Music Awards and the whole association is that, you know, you can meet people here who play blues, jazz, rock, pop, traditional, and we're all part of the same family. I don't think you get that in other parts of the country as much anyway. I know you certainly don't get it. If you go to the Junos, you know, you have your rock crowd, and you might have your classical crowd tucked up, and they usually shove them over in the corner here, which is not fair at all.
Right.
And they'll move people around in their own little groups. But here it's a real melange of styles and music, and I think that's great. And I mean, here, you know, tomorrow night I'm playing with Symphony Nova Scotia. What a thrill. You know, that's going to be an amazing concert, because I've heard some of the rehearsal today, and
do you just stand there though, Lenny? Like, I just imagine it, because I mean, this man, you know, can play with just you and a guitar. You would with nothing, and now to stand there and have
nothing.
Well, it's not that kind of show. Listen, Lenny, I'm just saying, you're there, and then all of a sudden this symphony starts playing behind you. How does that feel?
It's pretty amazing, you know, when you think the song that you may have scratched out at your kitchen table, and you've got 42 highly trained musicians playing with heart and soul. It's a really cool thing. I tell you, I had the great fortune of doing 2 full nights with them of my music in January, mid-January. We did one here at the Cohen, and then one in Lunenburg. And the one in Lunenburg, the symphony played without microphones for the most part. And I was kind of wondering if that would work, but the church we played in, St. John's Church in Lunenburg.
The acoustics were amazing.
The acoustics were unbelievable, and it was like all the wood in the church got involved, and it was like
magical.
It was unbelievable. I think it was probably the most enjoyable music experience I've ever had in my career. Yeah.
Lenny Gallant now tours only with the symphony. Ladies and gentlemen.
We're going on the road. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, 11-year-old, 11? Is that true?
Yeah.
11-year-old Michaela Lynn, you rock.
Thank you.
You do, she does. I'm telling you, if you go on YouTube, this girl does videos. You're constantly recording.
Yeah.
And you're writing your own songs.
Yeah. I got a guitar when I was 8 years old, and my grandmother kind of taught me 3 basic chords, and I just went from there.
How do you get from a 9-year-old learning to play the guitar to performing with Serena Ryder? What happens there?
It's really, I like to call it a sequence of events that just unfold and unravel as I go.
New York, but lost in the spring. Thought that we found it in London.
Go on, girl.
I like to call it luck as well.
You think there's a little bit of that?
Yeah.
But you're working hard, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just one other thing before I let you go, because I know you're mixing and you're mingling here. There's a 7-year-old. I hate to even drop that low, but I have to in this context. There's somebody out there who's younger than you going, how does she do it? Like, what can I do? What would be your advice to them?
I'm probably say follow your dreams and don't let anything stop you, because my grandmother taught me that when I was like 5 years old. And I've had people, it's always been lingering in my mind, always, throughout every different event. And everybody's always told it to me, like, no matter what happens in life, just always stay true to yourself and follow your dreams.
Awesome. Well, you're going to go far, girl.
Thanks.
It's nice to know her now, okay? Remember this face, remember this name, Michaela Lynn.
Thank you.
So great to meet her, and so wonderful to capture this Hallmark moment in the hall as PEI's Paper Lions' Dave MacDonald and New Brunswick's Andy Brown congratulate first-time ECMA winner Jenn Grant.
Jen, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Well, I'm great, and you're coming off a huge victory, hey?
What's that?
Can I just say something about Jenn Grant? While she's beautiful in pictures, in person, am I right that she's stunning? You're a knockout.
Wow. Thank you
It's
so
right next
much.
door to a knockout.
Guys,
It's true.
amazing.
And congratulations. This is your first ECMA, which is hard
yeah,
to
1 out
imagine.
of 14 is great. I'm happy about it.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations to you. So let's talk about East Coast music and what it's like to be part of this association. Just Jenn, you start. You're the lady.
Well, it's definitely it's a great reminder to stay. There's a community here that's really lush and diverse, and all kinds of people that you can always just run into and hug
and think
and
of the
hold.
mix of artists like musically right now, and there's three people right now, and
a lot of differences. And I mean, without this, I would probably not have gotten a chance to become friends with these wonderful people and
Because there is so much I guess collaboration here, eh? That goes on. People just jump up on stage.
Yes, I got to sing on Andy's record this year.
That was the coolest thing that's happened to me.
Yeah, it was
And
really
is.
the
Yeah, I
coolest thing
can't
that
wait for
happened to
people-
me.
Wow.
I can't wait for people to hear us
When's that coming out?
in April.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and the other thing I want to just mention quickly, because I know everyone's running off to gigs, is that while you're all from here, you've all been all around the world. Now, what's it like to bring East Coast to, let's say, Japan and Ireland and wherever everybody's going in the UK? What's that feel like to go over there? How are you received?
I did go to Japan in September, and we played at the Canadian Embassy there. We're well regarded as a country, and we're an open and happy bunch of people, really. Then I think people really relate to that and like to get a taste of that for the feel of that in the show. So.
And we bring the party with us.
Oh my
Am
God,
I
the
right?
party won't stop. The party's not stopping. Not stopping.
There's a party crosstown too at the Cape Breton Embassy, where fiddler Chrissy Crowley's got one stellar backup band featuring Nova Scotia's Keith Mullins and PEI's Tim Chason.
ECMA winner.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, pretty happy and about that. Yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Pretty excited.
And you know what? Well deserved, because the other side is phenomenal. And when we talk about the ECMAs and the East Coast Music Awards, so much of the celebration is that this music is exported and well received all around the world. And you, Tim Chason, are like, you're global now, eh?
Well, I've been doing a lot of playing for a while, but this past year in particular, like going to across the country, then to Australia and all over there, and now doing some stuff in the States. It's been more than I had dreamed of doing. It's what I always wanted to do, so yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Very good.
Yeah.
And you're up there gigging with Chrissy tonight. You've got your own shows. You're doing panels. Hey, talk to me about that now. What was the best question that someone asked you today?
Well, there's only like one that they asked me. I was kind of excluded. I don't know.
What was it?
No, it was actually about collaborations.
Do you know what it was?
Yeah.
It was they were hypnotized by your blue eyes.
Oh yeah.
It was about collaboration.
Yeah, about collaboration and just like how writing with other people and
Right.
and et cetera, et cetera.
Well, I say it only because how about Serena Ryder on your album?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
no.
lucked. Did you luck out? What'd you do to
I
get that
definitely
now? Be honest.
What did I do? Completely honest? No,
We need to go viral, so the juicier the better.
Yeah. No, basically, when I went into the record, Colin Linden produced my record, and I just was talking to him one day. I said it'd be great to have a female sing on one of the songs. I don't know what, and then I kind of jokingly said, like, what about Serena Ryder? Like, because I knew they knew each other, and I said, oh, I can give her a call, and he gave her a
He's got her
call.
on speed dial, probably, right?
Yeah, I gave her a call, and she was like, yeah, she was totally into it, and like 2 days later, she was in the studio. So she was such a talented.
Yes, and you know what? Real. Hey, like just a real.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, she
That
very, very
it
cool.
just sounds like you two went in literally and did it.
Yeah,
Like there
she
wasn't
sang
a
it
lot
like
of-
she sang it once, and it sounded perfect. And I'm pretty sure that was probably the take that we took. But like, I think she sang it like maybe twice or maybe 3 times. But like, she had it down like pat.
Yeah.
And, yeah, she's good. And we got to do the music video together too.
Don't play me, someone's gonna save me. You're always gonna be this part of mine.
Yeah, she's just really, really cool. Yeah.
Well, this fella is cool, and we're going to be hearing lots more of you on the other side, just really taking off. I can tell you the next couple of singles I'd like to hear, but we'll do that off camera, and we'll be right back with more CNBC. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you very much.
Lots more fun to come on the show, including our chat with Thom Swift once his set is complete. But while we wait, let's dole out some free stuff. Our prize pack includes Thom's brand new CD, The Fortunate Few, Dave Gunning's ECMA winning CD, No More Pennies, plus an ECMA prize pack that includes a tote bag, a t-shirt, and 2 stellar compilation CDs. All you need to do to be eligible is answer the following question. What Rankin family song was declared the #1 East Coast music tune of all time? Once you know it, hit the website. It's www.cnbscene.com. Click on the TV Free Stuff button and submit your answer.
Okay, first of all, I've spent years watching this fella rock out with other people. And finally, another album.
Yeah.
How are ya?
Doing good. How are you?
Great, and thank you for letting me introduce you off the top. What an honor.
Well, I think it's the proper thing.
Well, all right, and this is the first time that's ever happened on CNBC, so I'm thrilled. And what a great album. Worth the wait, The Fortunate Few.
You're digging it?
I love it.
Good.
That came together how for you?
Wendy and I bought an RV, an '88 Corsair.
I follow them on Twitter. Wendy Phillips, of course, fantastic.
She follows us, and
I'm
we're in the RV, and she follows us.
Oh, I follow you on Twitter and Facebook, so I have seen the vacation pictures of the RV.
Yeah, her
and
name.
you're saying this has changed, this has precipitated this fabulous album?
Yep.
Stop it.
Her name is Verna. We love her dearly. And
let's just put a picture
I
of
would-
Verna up now.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah.
And that inspired this rockin' album.
yeah, I had
Oh
2
my-
months of hanging out in Verna. and so I wrote the album in a couple of months, and I think it was more cohesive. You know, it just kind of made more sense because it was all written within that time
Were
frame.
you vacationing in various spots throughout the Atlantic provinces? Like, could this be a...
I would leave in the morning in Verna, and I would park somewhere within a half hour from the city, someplace beautiful. And I just sit there and work for the day. So I did that for a couple of months. And then I had a couple of months to record the album at Miles Gallagher's studio, Fortress Studio. Normally record an album in 4 or 5 days. I had 2 months to do this, so I'm super happy with
Yeah.
it. And there's nothing on it that bothers me as a result, right?
Wow.
I
love
really
everything.
love it.
That's
I
good.
love the album.
Nice. Well, congratulations, huge.
I'm not going to sell any. I'm just going to keep them all for myself.
You're going to sell a ton. Thom Swift, The Fortunate. I'm fortunate.
I got to go play another gig.
I got to let him go.
Okay.
Thanks,
See ya.
man.
It's a CNBC first. It's time to play the East Coast Music Edition of TNT for Tea. Thanks to our sponsor, Nova Scotia's own Tea Brewery. Let's meet our first 2 contestants.
Sean Panting versus Craig Mercer. Ladies and gentlemen,
commitment.
Newfoundland shipped in
Versus
Cape Breton. Head to head for tea. Here's how it shakes down. There's 2 parts to the question. As soon as you know the answer, buzz in.
Okay.
If you answer correctly, you win. The second person has to sing the song. In the event that you buzz in incorrectly, so don't jump the gun, in other words, you will have to sing automatically, and the other person gets a chance to answer the trivia question.
This is very complicated. Let's do this.
All right, here we go. She has won 15 ECMA awards, 16 if you count the one she won last night. She hails from a tiny community named Troy. She's cousin to 2 ECMA winners, Ashley MacIsaac and Andrea Beaton. She's also related to Jack White of the White Stripes. She has received several Canadian... Oh,
Natalie McMaster?
yes, Greg Mercer.
Yes.
Congratulations to you. There's your tea, my friend.
Awesome.
Okay, and now Sean Panting,
Right.
you're supposed to sing Get Me Through December. Do you know that song? Beautiful song? Gordy Sampson, Fred Lavery, Alison Krauss sang it.
You know,
You sing whatever you want, because this man can sing. You just sing anything. I'll listen to you.
have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
Head to head from Prince Edward Island, Mr. Dave MacDonald, the Paper Lions. How do you feel tonight?
I feel exceptional. Yeah.
You look good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's true.
Well, this
Okay,
is really
scooch in now, ladies and
You
gentlemen,
do
from,
look good.
from New Brunswick, Mr. Andy Brown. You've been training a long time for this.
I've been preparing mentally in this, and I'm here to win.
Excellent, excellent. In the year 1990, she was the best-selling country artist, outselling even Garth Brooks. Now, if you buzz in incorrectly,
Rita McNeil?
yes! Stop it!
Yeah. I don't know. Just 1990. She had
Outselling.
the TV show, the tribute show on CBC weekly.
Did you?
No, I didn't read the answer.
We didn't. We had a lot of eye contact.
We did actually.
I am shocked. From the province of Prince Edward Island, ECMA winner, Tim Chason. Tim, how are you feeling tonight?
Very good.
Very good, all right. And from the beautiful island of Cape Breton, Miss Chrissy Crowley, how are you? She's good. She's speechless. This person was born December 7th, 1950 in St. John's, Newfoundland. A founding member of the wonderful Grand Band. He has been listed as the 41st, yes.
Ron Hunt?
Yes! Oh, Tim Chason wins it. That means, Chrissy Crowley, you need to sing Sonny's Dream.
Sonny, don't go away, 'cause I'm here all alone. And Tim Chason's and will never get home.
Security with Jeff Liberty, superstar, manager, and whatnot. And Ian McKinnon, artist, manager, record label fella, and whatnot. Okay, born in Brooklyn, Nova Scotia, this singer-songwriter's career spanned nearly half a century. He recorded 100 and...
Thanks, no.
Yes! Ian McKinnon, there's your team, my friend.
Right. He's older than me, though. He's not a Nova Scotian, right? So I had that advantage over him.
X knows a classic. All right, now the song we need you to sing is, and you can help him out here,
I'll help
I'm
you out.
Moving On. That big eight-wheeler rolling down the track means your true loving daddy ain't coming back, 'cause I'm moving on. I'll soon be gone. You were flying too high for my little old sky, so I'm moving on. Going head to head from the beautiful island of Cape Breton, ladies and gentlemen, ECMA award winner, Dawn Beaton. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling pumped. I'm ready for this.
Very good. And from the gorgeous province of Newfoundland and Labrador, Mr. Duane Andrews, ECMA winner yourself. Am I right about that? Multiple.
Yes, indeed.
As soon as you know the answer, ring in. She has 3 Country Music Association awards. She has been inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, the Juno Hall of Fame, and the Songwriters Hall of Fame. She has 24 Juno nominations. The record now, mind you, the record.
Going in. Would this be Anne Murray?
It is indeed Anne Murray. That means, ladies and gentlemen, the song stylings of Dawn Beaton right now singing Snowbird. Bring it.
I'll back you up on the
Come
chorus.
on, here we go. So spread your tiny wings and fly away, and bring the snow back with you where you came from on that day. They have won 3 Canadian Country Music Awards and 2 Big Country Awards. They have won 15 East Coast Music Awards, 6 Junos, and 4 SOCANs.
Great Pixie.
Oh, I'm sorry. From a family of 12, hailing from Mabou, Nova Scotia, the Rankins. Yes, Chrissy Crowley, which means
the Bear McNeils.
Oh, but you didn't, which means you need to sing
Rise Again.
Right,
With
that's
the
what I
high
have
note.
here.
With the high note.
We rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of a song.
You gotta do the high note.
No, really?
And then...
You do it.
No.
We rise
That's it.
We all won.
That's going to do it for us here at the 25th Annual East Coast Music Week. We have had a blast. We're going to wrap it up right now. We're at the Cape Breton Embassy. That's Mary Jane Lammett and Lenny MacIsaac. We'll see you next time on CNBC.
Good luck.
I'm getting gum from Jimmy Rankin because apparently, basically almost knocked him over. Am I right?
I never said anything about your breath.
Some sweet. We are in the most... It's not even a bubble. Oh, photo bomb. Jeff Liberty. I'm not a stalker.
No,
Did you?
that's
I'm
all.
not.
No.
I just love this fella.
Text is not.
Is that wrong? Well, any over 100 is off.
Yeah, exactly.